Breaking news, breaking news. Well, the televangelist, Timothy Omotoso, leaving the country on a voluntary deportation. Yep, this news just came through right now. As you can see on the image, he's at the airport with law enforcement and the Home Affairs officials briefing him of his rights before his departure. Apparently, according to the judgment and the conditions of the deportation, he is banned from the country for 5 years. Well, after 5 years, is he allowed to return? Well, that we'll have to wait and find out until then. Do you think that justice was served? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about the turn of events and how things turned out, and with him now going back to Nigeria? Express your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts and what you think in the comment section.
Making his way through security and getting onto that flight that will depart later this afternoon to Lagos. But from his people that were here, when we asked as we walked through, trying to get comment from him, would he return to South Africa? They said that he would. They refused to comment, really. He even refused to comment on his thoughts on the NPA appeal process that is currently underway, or really give any comment, really silent. As you saw, he's been whisking security really tight at this process, trying to ensure that there's no disruption to any of the normal happenings off of the airport. As you know, we are at the international departures here. He's been taken through one side of the area, heavy security. When he was brought in, that Mercedes-Benz being the first car, but behind that, a Kumbi full of police officers, but also plainclothes police here that have been escorting him through this entire process. When we were standing down earlier, Liesel, as we spoke live on air, he was whisked away behind us without us even realizing that he was there. Currently, we're just standing here. We're being told that we need to move, but as you can see him going through the process, being checked by security, going through his documentations being checked as well. His status is illegal, that at this stage he will not be allowed into the country again. But this also is dependent on that appeal process that is currently underway by the NPA. If they win that appeal, they could see him having to be extradited back into the country to stand trial. That's for the 90 charges that he was acquitted for earlier this year. And we saw all those charges. He was found not guilty. He and his co-accused, the judge saying that they laid the blame directly at the feet of the state prosecution, saying they did not cross-examine the accused and that did not do due diligence on their side.
Well, although he's been deported, he still has the case appeal that the NPA is busy processing. Well, he was facing 90 charges, from which he was acquitted from all of them. What evidence do they have now that they didn't present in court? Well, that's what we want us to discuss in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, what you think of his deportation, because the appeal has been filed in, yet he's being deported. So what happens now if now they have won the appeal? Will they have to fight for him to be extradited again into South Africa? Well, do you think there is any room for justice, or is this a never-ending cycle? Is this the end of his case? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. As today, Pastor Omotoso is being deported to Nigeria. What are your thoughts on the case? I would love to hear from you. Thank you.